So a couple days ago, I was reading an article and I saw where batting great Sunil Gavaskar was speaking about fitness in cricket. Now, according to Sunil, the only fitness criteria that a player should be selected on is whether or not that player is able to bat out an entire day, scoring 150 plus runs, or bowling 20 overs in a day. That is what Sunil Gavaskar believes. So I just received my Yesoul T1 M Plus treadmill, and I just wanted to spend some time to show you all the wonderful features that can be found on this treadmill. The Yesoul T1 M Plus treadmill, as you can see here in shot, very easy on the eyes. Now, for all my viewers out there looking to get their cardio done in the comfort of the home, this is the best way to do so. It gives you a very smooth run and is extremely stable. Now, the features are what you would expect of a modern day treadmill. The buttons are clearly marked and are very user friendly. I would have to say my favorite feature would have to be the rotating screen that it comes with. You can easily rotate this to your comfort level as you stay entertained while running. I mean, getting your daily cardio in has never been this fun. The water bottle holder on the side means that you can stay hydrated while working out. How convenient, especially when you're locked in and working hard. Now, back to that rotating screen which we spoke about earlier. As you can see, you can connect with your phone, your iPad, or any other compatible gadget. I can tell you, my people, this right here is way more user-friendly, more cost-friendly than some of those big, hard-to-store treadmill that they have on the market. I mean, outside of my work time, I spend majority of my day watching sport. And this is the perfect way to get some cardio in while staying up to date with my latest football, cricket, or track and field highlights. This Yesoul T1 M Plus treadmill is the way to go. If you're not into sports, feel free to keep up with your favorite entertainment program. I can tell you, the Yesoul T1 M Plus treadmill is out here changing the game. Getting the cardio done has never been this fun. Check the description box below for the price along with my promotion code so you can get a discounted price. Now, the fun thing about this treadmill is how easily it is stored. Because of the foldable feature, all we need to do is just lift at the bottom, it goes up, it locks in place. You just slide it into a small area and it is easily stored. Now, to release it, there's a hydraulic system underneath. All you need to do is just step, release, and it goes down slowly by itself. Easy as 1, 2, 3. The T1M treadmill. Now, in the Caribbean, we have always had our issues when it comes on to fitness around West Indies cricket. We have always had discussions. You know, we would have seen in the past where players that we think are talented enough, they didn't get a chance to feature, or, you know, they were left out for a period of time because of failing CWI's fitness tests, right? And some of these same players that would have failed CWI's fitness tests, we would see them on the franchise scene looking better, moving better on the field than some of the guys that passed CWI's fitness test. So a lot of people would draw the conclusion that this whole fitness issue, they used it to keep out a lot of players out of the team without letting the public know exactly what's happening behind the scene. You know, so I am saying this to say that I don't think fitness should be the main criteria for selection when it comes on to our cricket team. Obviously, fitness is extremely important. I would be the first to hold up my hand and say, listen, once you're involved in professional sport, you ought to be at a level of fitness that is acceptable. It is not questionable. You should be at a level that is acceptable. You understand? And I think they have started to work around it. But the problem is that in the past, we would have seen younger players being left out because they quote unquote fail fitness tests. And then we see other players out there hardly able to run a single, run two, hardly able to chase the ball to the boundary and things like that. But yet still they would say they pass fitness tests. And we know that there are circumstances where players will get certain leeway because of health issues and stuff like that. So, we understand that. But as much as I am saying that fitness probably should not be the main criteria, obviously you need people to score runs and you need people to take wickets, and then you obviously want longevity, so the fitness needs to be there. You understand? But to just have the fittest man in the world and he's not able to produce is counterproductive in my way. So just to get my point across, to let people understand that I'm not saying fitness is not important, these are 4 reasons right here why our players need to be fit. I personally think that it is unprofessional if you are a professional sports person and we have to be questioning your performance because it is related to fitness and you're not injured, right? So these are a couple of things that I would highlight why people need to be fit. As much as how I don't want it to be the main criteria where they can come out and say, well, this man scoring a lot of century, this man taking a lot of wickets, but this man don't look like him fit. Because the same player will say, how is it that I'm not fit, but I am able to outperform the guys that you claim that are fit, right? So these are a couple of reasons here why I think even if you are talented enough, you still need to maintain a certain level of fitness. We're talking about it helps to prevent injuries, right? Obviously, the fitter you are, the better you will be able to move, which will reduce injury, right? So that is one, clear as day, and probably the most important. The second thing, stamina. Stamina. The fitter you are, the longer you will be able to stay out in the middle, bat, bowl, without losing your concentration. Once you start getting tired, then the brain starts doing wonky stuff, funky stuff, right? Once the body is tired, then the brain starts operating in a different way. And fitness is what's going to keep you out there in the middle, going for a longer period of time than a man that is not fit. So even though we are saying fitness shouldn't be the main criteria, it is absolutely important to have a good level of fitness going in. You understand? So the third thing, it helps with explosive acceleration. Goes without saying. Cricket is a game that you will have to run, sprint, jump, do all kind of things. Imagine standing in one location, having to charge in towards the ball, pick up the ball and fire it in. Right? Fitness helps with the fitter you are, the better you'll be able to do that. And once again, it goes without saying. We watch a lot of cricket and you see the players that they have to hide on certain part of the field. Is a reason they have to hide some players at on certain part of the field and put some other player in a position where they can run and charge and do all kind of thing. It's because that man is physically fitter than the next one. You understand? So he's able to carry out certain movement. And talking about certain movement, we move to the next one. It helps with flexibility and agility. Right? When last you see players that are not fit to a good extent, being able to, feel in positions like backward point, covers, you understand, and take some in the gully reach and take some diving catches, all of them sort of thing. Right? So it helps with your flexibility, helps with agility. And the final thing, especially for batsmen, this is important. It helps with your core strength. Your core strength, right? That is what's going to help you to remain stable when you're out there batting for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. That is what's going to help you to remain stable.